Welcome to another episode of Music Therapy. I am John, your resident therapist, and today we are listening to Vincent's Tale, The Bedroom. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. If you haven't seen Vincent's Tale, the original, please be sure to watch that below because this is probably a sequel to that original video. Let's get right into it, y'all. Transition, it just gets so hectic and chaotic. So it looks like he's in a mental ward here, locked in with nothing but his microphone and his guitar, and he is crushing it. Oh my lord.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below. Same thing, wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane man living in insane terrain.
Woo! So this is so lyrically dense. Let's go back. Just listen to this again.
Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below.
Woo! Right, this capitalistic culture just absolutely hijacking our emotional and self-awareness. I mean, it really just distracts us from ourselves.
Same thing, wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane man living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, painted scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days are weeks, the weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison, whole Britain.
Woo! I love this. So he is talking and we're stuck in these loops of our life, chasing money at the expense of our life. And this is so deep. Oh my goodness. So he is describing the cost to society that we face here.
Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia rule the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
Yeah, this is addiction. What helps you is what kills you. Oh, that's a deep, deep lyric there. And absolutely, like, the temporary numbing effect and the escape that booze and drugs has is so real, but it kills you slowly, sometimes quickly, and it's just tragic to see how that goes. And when people are feeling stuck in the cycle of just the mundane monotony of life, it's so important to find something that empowers you, whether that's, whatever fills your cup, an adventure every day, going on a walk with your dog, giving time with your loved one, like whatever fulfills your soul, is soul enriching, can help you break this cycle of just monotonous turmoil here. And so we all have this ability to empower ourselves to be better or stay in the cycle and be the same. He keeps it under his pillow because he's having a hard time sleeping, I'm sure. Maybe he's got some anxiety keeping him up at night. That face. Hard liquor sucks. Terrible tasting.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so he don't have to think. Mercy.
Let's listen to that again.
Mercy. Taste bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth, and the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof.
Ooh. So he's drinking more than he's sober. He's becoming detached, lack of empathy. These are all trademarks of addiction here. And we often feel like addiction's saving us, but then you look at the cold hard reality of it. It limits friendships, it hurts yourself, it hurts your career, it hurts every facet of your life other than the short-term release that it gives. So if you want to live intentionally, you can't live with alcohol, impulsivity, and addiction. It's just not going to happen. It's so important to replace intention with, replace impulsivity with intention, living intentionally. Let's listen to this again.
And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose, bad decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Oh no.
Start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop.
Whoo, I got goosebumps from that. What a cold transition here of Richard's tale. You have the right to remain violent. He's so clever with his words. Oh my gosh. Listen to that again.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal, building pressure.
Ooh, turned a hide into a jackal. Musings of the devil. What wordplay there, oh my gosh.
Soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil.
Wow. He spent his life as a vessel for the musings of the devil. So he's living just evil incarnate here, like lying, cheating, stealing, addicted, hopeless, helpless. And so many people can get stuck in that repetition and this compulsion to be the worst part of themselves because it helps in the moment, but in the long term it sucks. And I'm sure we've all been there. We're all imperfect people. That moment in time brought us down and beat us up and made us question life, question our faith, question what's real. And people sometimes, as a trauma response, go to worshiping things that aren't good. That could be material things. It could be, the devil. It could be, fame or money. And all these things are, great goals, but they're not sustainable long-term fulfillments.
Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal, building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom, boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash, red and blue kaleidoscope. Some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas. Come like.
I love this so much. Let's go back here. So, serves alcohol, sells sobriety. It wants you to be a virgin, but it peddles sexualization culture, right? On OnlyFans, on so many, porn and gambling, and these addictive behavioral websites are just all-time highs right now. And that is likely because of just the culture we live in. It's such a temptation. Like, how do you get out of this cycle when it's all you see? You have to get out of it some way. So limiting screen time can be useful. Or listening to people like REN, who are just anti-culture, anti-establishment. He's such a badass.
See the one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas. Come like 9 to the 9 to the 9. For his crimes timelines intersect. Richard's fate was designed.
What does that mean, 9 to the 9 to the 9? If you know, drop it in the comments. I would love to learn and hear from you.
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Thoughts a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself. And there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, regularly seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mo, no rebound, no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
So is Richard the cop who killed Screech or Vincent? Is that what's going on here? Richard's story? He's losing sleep because the case was so complex, right?
Met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up.
Uh-oh, looks like therapy to me. He's already alluded to it once, so this might be what it is.
The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child.
Yeah, okay, so Richard here looks like he is the cop who shot Vincent, right? And now he's reconciling the 5 stages of grief. I love that Ren is so psychologically informed and makes such amazing music from these kind of academic concepts that don't get a whole lot of publicity.
Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic light possession, that feeds upon this spark for life.
Demonic light possession, that is a powerful lyric.
Lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic light possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing.
No water is refreshing. Damn, he's good. Yeah, it's like the joy that you once had is completely gone, become anhedonic, detached, isolated. What a...
No sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression.
Whoo! Reminds me of his song Depression, right? I hate you, depression. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love how he changed it up here though.
So loud the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
To live in normally after a trauma like that. I mean, so many people, have maybe not this exact trauma, but other big traumas, and they have to go back to work, and it's so hard to put on a face and pretend. That's why therapy can be helped, to talk to someone else, to reframe it, to work through, process some of that trauma. Because alone, we get in our heads. It's those rumination obsessions, those, anhedonias, the whole detachment from reality is so crippling.
Souls get shaken up, the road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, what with demons.
Hold up, so did he get a medal for killing Screech or Vincent? I mean, what is that medal about?
Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing.
Amen, that silver lining. People are so resilient.
Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean...
Hold up. Was this a flashback to when he graduated the police force? Because it was his first day out there? Hold on.
First day of
Yeah. Hold on.
boy to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don. In for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day of
I know you think you've done wrong, but look who you've become. So, what does this say here? Metropolitan Police.
work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Oh, no. Yeah, so my interpretation here is that it was his first day out on the field when he shot, say, Screech and or Vincent. I can't quite remember. Drop it in the comments because I haven't seen that video in ages. But, wow. So he is setting it up for another story of perhaps Richard's story part 2 of his perspective going into that alley and shooting that child. And look at this naive smile. It just sets it up for absolute despair and suffering.
I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Goosebumps. That's what went wrong. That's what went wrong. Cue Vincent's Tale by REN, and you'll see what happens to Richard on his first day of work. And it is daunting, haunting, all of the above. Holy smokes, holy shit. REN is such an incredible storyteller and artist. The way he weaves these lyrics, impeccable stuff. All you renegades out there, so glad to have you here. Thanks for staying to the end. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Drop your favorite part of this video and maybe something I missed. I'm sure I missed a lot. But thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next music therapy episode.